For 400 years, white racists have weaponized our own people against us. And today, I'm breaking down the 4 types of black betrayal that keep us shackled. Level 1, the house slave. Meet Steven, the house slave who loves his chains so much, he'll kill to keep them on. This ain't just a movie character, y'all. This is the blueprint for the most toxic black person in America.
That's who the hell you calling Snowball, Pulse boy? I'll snatch your black off that man down in the mud so fast make your head.
Steven. See, Steven don't just serve white people. He is a white racist in black skin. He's so deep in Stockholm Syndrome that he fears freedom more than bondage. Why? Because oppression is all he's ever known, and he's convinced himself that his survival depends on keeping happy. In Django Unchained, Steven isn't just a servant, he's the enforcer. When Broomhilda tries to escape, who punishes land to serve white political interests? But Thomas operates in the shadows. Candace Owens, she's out here making anti-blackness into a full-time career. Owens tours college campuses telling young white kids that racism is over, that black people are just making excuses, that slavery was actually beneficial because it brought Africans to America. She's turned hatred of her own people into a brand, a multimedia empire, a whole damn industry. She literally said that if he had just stayed in Germany, he would have been fine, because she was so desperate to own the libs that she lost her damn mind. But here's the thing, that wasn't a mistake. That's who she is. Someone so consumed with anti-black ideology that she'll defend it to make a point against black progress. And look at these audiences when she speaks. You see the joy on these white faces? They finally found black people who will say what they've always wanted to say.
At Drive Time, we make it easy to get the car you want.
I need a pretty low monthly payment.
Oh, just go to drivetime.com, get approved.
See? They said it, not us. We're not racist. We're just agreeing with the black lady. But if you want to see the ultimate puppet show, let's talk about
All right, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 27. I'm going to start right here at verse 15. And right here it's titled, "The Crowd Chooses Barabbas." Now at the feast, the governor was accustomed to release for the crowd any one prisoner whom they wanted. And they had then a notorious prisoner called Barabbas. Verse 17, so when they had gathered, Pilate said to them, "Whom do you want me to release for you, Barabbas or Yahushua?" For he knew that it was out of envy that they had delivered him up. Besides, while he was sitting on the judgment seat, his wife said word to him, "Have nothing to do with that righteous man, for I have suffered much because of him today in a dream." Now the chief priests and the elders persuaded the crowd to ask for Barabbas and destroy Yahushua. Verse 21, the governor again said to them, "Which of the two do you want me to release for you?" And they said, "Barabbas." Pilate said to them, "Then what shall I do with Yahushua, who is called Yahushua?" They all said, "Let him be crucified." And he said, "Why? What evil has he done?" But they shouted all the more, "Let him be crucified." All right, what's good, family? Shalom to the hopeful elect out there. Shalom to the hopeful 144,000, Lord willing. I'm part of that grateful, glorious number, giving all praise, Yahweh Shah. Now I'm going to title this one right here. Our own people will be the ones to deliver the elect up. And we got to watch out because we got a lot of raccoon Israelites in our nation. Our own people are going to be the ones that deliver us up. And y'all saw this little YouTube video that I had played right here. I ain't play all of it, but y'all saw that Django in the very, very beginning. And that man was over there talking about, how Django, he fears freedom more than bondage. That's that Stockholm syndrome that our people got. Our people are so beat down from this captivity that they love their oppressor. But you got people that naturally, they just look like Jake, so basically we have Jakes out there, they look like, brothers and stuff, but their mindset is Esau. They're just like that. They Jakes with mindsets of Edomites. Our own people are the worst. Our own people got to go down. That's why 2/3 are going to be purged out, because our people don't want to leave here. Our people really believe that we could get along with these people. Yahweh Bashmiel Shai has time and time over and over again said that Esau hates us with a perpetual hatred. These heathen nations hate us with a perpetual hatred. And these 2/3, they just ain't getting it. But hey, this is how the movie is supposed to play out. You know, Yahweh Bashmiel Shai, he's going to destroy these 2/3, and they're going to learn a really hard lesson. You know, they're going to learn death by pain. Yahweh Bashmiel Shai is nothing to mess with. You know, and it's crazy, you know, how Yahweh Bashmiel Shai is giving these 2/3, you know, this grace period, and he's still giving them this little bit of window room to get right, and they refuse. But hey, that's part of the movie. That's part of you know, what Yahweh Bashmiel Shai wants, because he's gonna show the entire world who's in charge. You know, and then when these 2/3 get their judgment, they're gonna know why they got the judgment that they got. But you gotta watch out, because we got a lot of raccoon Israelites, you know, in our nation. You know, our own people, they ain't loyal to anything. Because when you sell out, you ain't loyal to anything. You will literally sell your own people out just go get personal gain. You know, you will sell your own people out just so, you won't look like the oddball in the crowd. You know, you don't want anybody looking at you. Who cares? You know, we are a separate people, you know, and our people don't understand that. We are a separate rural nation. We ain't supposed to be like these other people. We got our own laws. We got our own thing. And our people don't want to have their own thing. They don't want to rule. They don't want to be kings, princesses. They don't want to have kingdoms. They don't want to have their own. They want everybody included with them. That's another reason why our people got to go. But we got a lot of raccoon Israelites. And, you know, more and more, you know, as things get worse and worse and worse, Yahweh Bashmiel Shai, he's going to reveal them. Our people are terrible. Our people are terrible. Yeah, Esau terrible. Yeah, these heathen nations are terrible. Our people are terrible. Our people are going to be the ones that deliver the elect up. And Lord willing, I'm part of that grateful Gore's number. You 2/3, you know, you got the prophets of Yahweh Bashmiel Shai continuously telling you what's going on. And what are you doing? You still listen to these pastors, man. I cannot believe to this very day y'all still listen to these pastors. Or if you ain't listening to them, you don't want to listen to the prophets of Yahweh Bashmiel Shai. You know, you want to listen to smooth things. You want to listen to the things that make you feel good. We're not here to go and feel good, because the truth of Yahweh Bashmiel Shai is not meant to go and make you feel good. What's going on out there is reality. These prophecies are lining up. We are literally in the book of Revelations. We are living in it. This thing is about to blow. They have already said in 2026 that there's going to be a financial collapse. Mystery Babylon is going to be in a civil war. Jacob's trouble. This RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast, is going to come out. It's already here. They just got to make it mandatory. It's just going to get worse and worse and worse. We're living in beautiful times, but it's scary. It is scary. You can't trust anybody. You can't trust your own family. You can't trust nobody. We can only trust Yahweh Bashmiel Shai, but we're going to have to stay close to Yahweh Bashmiel Shai. And this is not a time to be living however you want to go and live, because Yahweh Bashmiel Shai is jotting down everything. You know, so we want to do everything that we can, you know, that is pleasing unto Yahweh Bashmiel Shai. And yeah, we ain't perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm not going to sit around trying to act like, you know, I'm perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect, but, you know, we in these mortal bodies. But hey, if we slip up, we mess up, repent, move on, and just and keep it trucking. And we got to keep trucking to the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashmiel Shai. But right here, I'm gonna play some of this Kanye West one here. So I'll play a tad bit of it.
Kanye West. This man went from George Bush doesn't care about black people to walking around in White Lives Matter shirts with Candace Owens like some kind of minstrel show. Kanye had the audacity to say that 400 years of slavery sounds like a choice. This man really sat on TMZ and told the world that our ancestors chose to be kidnapped from Africa.
And that's another reason why our people are going to be destroyed right there. You know, and I know, you know, that, you know, most of y'all have already heard that, you know, Kanye said that a long, long while back, you know, but these celebrities, they know the truth. It's just that, you know, they sold out, you know, they sold out. They sold to Esau. So they can't speak on Yahweh Bashem Shah, but they know, you know, that this wasn't no choice. They know we went into the Deuteronomy 20 curses, you know, we went into slave ships, you know, and then Esau came, and then he took he took you know, Israel. He took the royal nation. He took Yahweh Bashem Shah's people, and he took them because it was prophecy, and put us all in bondage. But at the same time, like I was saying, our people are sellouts. Our people are sellouts for anything, fame. Our people sell out to go and get food. Our people sell out for anything, man. They're going to make it to the NFL, NBA, to go get a manager's job. Our people will do anything. You don't ever sell out, man. Because what you're doing is you putting other people's life on the line, man. You putting other people's life on the line. Just like the scripture here with Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Shah is an innocent man. And what did the people say here? We want Barabbas. We want Barabbas. Did nothing wrong. Right here. You know? And then what did that lady say up here? It was a lady. She said, leave that man alone. He didn't do anything, and I'd be having bad dreams. Here, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, right here. She says, right here, besides, while he was sitting on the judgment seat, his wife sent word to him, have nothing to do with that righteous man, for I have suffered much because of him today in a dream. And see, people don't be understanding what you do on this side, you're going to pay back what you had did. And see, these Edomites about to find out, you know, that, oh, you know, well, you know, hey, well, you know, so-called God, you know, Jesus, he's going to, you know, forgive all of our sins. There is no such thing. These people are not spiritual people. And these people are going to find out that the God of the Bible, he's going to remember every last thing that you did to his people. He remembereth the past. Yep. He remembereth the past. And you're going to take responsibility for it. He fucked up his own chosen. Esau, what the fuck you think he going to do to you? What your ancestors did. Because you are your ancestors. What you think he going to do to you? Touching his chosen. Here, I'm trying to read more of this, and then we're going to go back to that video. But right here. Verse 24, so when Pilate saw that he was gaining nothing, but rather that a riot was beginning, he took water and washed his hands before the crowd, saying, I am innocent of this man's blood. See it to yourselves. And all the people's answer, his blood be on us and our children. Then he released for them Barabbas, and having scourged Yahweh Shah, delivered him to be crucified. Verse 27, then the soldiers of the governor took Yahweh Shah into the governor's headquarters, and they gathered the whole battle line before him, and they stripped him and put a scarlet robe on him and twisted together a crown of thorns. They put it on his head and put a reed in his hand, and kneeling before him, they mocked him, saying, Hail, King of the Jews. And they spit on him and took the reed and struck him on the head, man. Our people are ruthless. Our people are ruthless, man. Our people would rather have a human being ruling over them than having Yahweh Shah doing right. Our people want people included. They want to be included. They want somebody. They just want somebody. They don't want to just rule and be that nation. That's why our people got to go down, man. Because our people don't want to do right. They love these heathen nations too much. They are fucked up from slavery. This whole place just needs an entire reset. This is going to be the worst, brutal, violent destruction that y'all have ever seen, man. When these chariots come, we about to see some shit that we ain't never seen, man. And you can feel it. You can feel it every day. It's gonna get just scary.
To be chained in slave ships, chose to be beaten, assaulted, and systematically subdued for 4 centuries. You know what that was? That was Kanye telling white people exactly what they wanted to hear. That slavery wasn't that bad. That black people are responsible for their own oppression.
Y'all see that there?
Racism is just a mindset we can choose to overcome.
Y'all see that there? That's why our people gotta go down. That slavery wasn't that bad. That black people are responsible for their own oppression. That racism is just a mindset that we could choose to overcome. They may look like brothers, but everybody ain't no brother. And you gonna find out because you may have some people in your circle that's like that. A bunch of Judases. Hey, I found out the hard way too. I'm just throwing that out there.
And when he got called out for it, what did he do? Doubled down. Started hanging out with Candace Owens, wearing MAGA hats, meeting with Trump in the Oval Office, grinning like a damn fool while the president...
And now you got Nicki Minaj doing that. You got Nicki Minaj doing. I saw a video where Nicki Minaj was saying how she's white and, saying white's beautiful when she was like younger and stuff. Yeah. Our people are sellouts. Your own people are the worst.
Used him as a prop. Then this man had the nerve to go full anti-Semite.
Are you drowning in payday loan debt? Have you taken out multiple payday loans and are unable to pay them back? Then
Talking about going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. You see what happened? He went so far down the white elite rabbit hole that he started parroting their conspiracy theories. And suddenly, all those white Republicans who were using him as their token black friend dropped him like a hot potato. But here's what really pisses me off about Kanye. He had everything: platform, influence, money, respect. He could have used his voice to speak truth to power.
Yep.
Instead, he used it to give white racists exactly what they wanted.
Yep.
A black man saying that black oppression is our own fault. Kanye represents the puppet politician at its most pathetic. Someone so desperate for white acceptance that they'll say anything, believe anything, do anything to get that approval.
And see, that's what our people do. See, that's why our people, they don't speak up. This is why our people are sellouts. Our people need that approval because they don't want to be looking like the oddball, And then just like they was over there saying too, with Kanye, here, let me play it back. They was saying something. Hold on one second. I had lost my word.
Dropped him like a hot potato. But here's what.
Yep. So that's what I was pretty much going to say. So basically, our own people, they want to be accepted so bad, but once Esau done using them, Esau drop you. So it's like, what was the point in doing that? Knowing that your own enemy don't like you and then he gonna drop you. So this is why the nation of Israel, this is why Yahweh Bashan Shah, that's why he's going to bring the fury that he's going to bring. Because our people don't make no fucking sense, man. They don't make no sense.
Really pisses me off about Kanye. He had everything: platform, influence, money.
Yeah, he had a platform and stuff, but hey, he sold out. And he going to pay that back too. He's going to be a 2/3 in the kingdom, but he ain't going to be living like the 144,000. Our people are going to be the ones to deliver us up. We got a lot of raccoon Israelites, a lot of Uncle Rugguses, the Djangos, and the Lord's going to be exposing them more and more. All right, y'all, I just want to bring this out, man. Giving all praise, y'all, Bashan Shah. And I'll be coming to you guys with another audio clip soon. Peace.